Hey Apple, where's the SIM-free iPhone 10? All right, hey guys, today is September 15th. It's the first day of iPhone 8 pre-orders. Now, you cannot order the new iPhone 10 yet. Now, you'll see here I'm on apple.com. Let's scroll down and check out the iPhone 10. Up here it says models and pricing, so I'm going to click that. Here's the new iPhone 10. Pre-orders for this phone are not available yet. You're going to have to wait until October 27th before you can pre-order this phone. But one thing I noticed was that they don't have the SIM-free model of the iPhone 10 listed on their site. Now, right after the Apple announcement for the iPhone 8 and iPhone 10, I checked the site and I saw that even before the pre-orders began for the iPhone 8, the SIM-free models were available immediately. But it doesn't look like that's the case for the iPhone 10. So let's check this out. I'm going to click select here. All right, now you'll see the next step is to choose your carrier, and they have the usual four suspects listed here. You have AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint, but there's no option to buy the SIM-free model. If you watch my channel, you know that I recommend to people that are looking to buy a new iPhone to use with a prepaid wireless network that they get the SIM-free model. That way they can be sure that that phone is going to work with all the different prepaid wireless networks. You're going to have the most compatibility, but you'll see here that the SIM-free model is not available yet. Maybe we're going to have to wait for a number of weeks or months after they start taking orders for the iPhone 10 before they make the SIM-free model available. Now, let's check out the tech specs on this phone. If we scroll down the page to the cellular and wireless section, there are two different models available. You have the A1865 and the A1901. Let's take a look at the difference between these two models. If you look carefully here, you'll see the difference between these two models. The A1865, this is the model that you would use with the Verizon or Sprint network. And the reason for that is it supports CDMA technologies. Now, if you look down here, you'll see the A1901 and the specifications for the A1901 are identical to the A1865, except that it doesn't support these CDMA technologies. So the A1901 is meant for use with AT&T and T-Mobile, and the A1865 is meant for use with Sprint and Verizon. Now, because the rest of the specifications on these phones are identical, the A1865 will work with all four networks. It'll work with AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, and T-Mobile. Now, when Apple does make the SIM-free iPhone 10 available, it should be the A1865 model because that's the model that's compatible with all four networks. What do you do if you want to buy the iPhone 10 as soon as it comes out, but you want to use it with a prepaid network? Well, your best option is going to be to try and buy a full-price Verizon phone. The Verizon phone is SIM unlocked, and it'll work on the AT&T and T-Mobile networks, and you'll be able to register it with Verizon as well. Now, if you want to use it with a prepaid network that uses the Verizon or Sprint network, you're going to need to check the serial number or MEID of that phone to make sure that it's eligible. Now, every year when the new iPhone models come out, there's always a debate and argument about whether or not you can get the Sprint or Verizon full-price phones to work with different networks, whether they can be activated on other carriers. And many people say you can, and some people say you can't. So my best advice is if you're going to try and get that iPhone 10 as soon as it comes out and you want to use it with a prepaid wireless network, try and buy the full-price Verizon model. And just make sure you understand what the return policy is if you decide that you want to return it to the store in case you're unable to get it activated with your carrier. I think that's going to be it for this video, and I will talk to you in the next one.